Dear Sharmin, next morning when you wake up, listen more carefully. What do you hear? Do you hear the sounds of the clouds fading away into the horizon whilst the birds whistle through an early eastern wind, proving to us that there is still hope? Did you hear the blue that was buried under tons of grey, silent and motionless? Do you hear the trees bathe now after centuries of suffocation due to our endless stupidity? My brother, I can hear loud and clear. Today, I had all the time in the world to pick peppers and cucumber from the back garden, wash them with the cleanest water, cooling and cleansing my hands, and then chopping them with the finest precision to make sure it was the best sandwich I have ever made. Today, I had that sandwich, out in the garden, sharing the crumbs with Cordelia whilst bathing under the sun and listening to Movarid singing along with the birds in an E minor key. Dear Sharmin, for the first time in my life, Nowruz felt new, felt fresh. The sun seemed brighter, the grass seemed greener, the earth seemed louder, and for a brief moment, everything felt just enough. Although apart from that brief moment, every other minute has been very strange, filled with scent of absence and sorrow. My granddad phoned me the other day. After several hefty coughs, he told me something that was inevitable. The cursed virus had nested in his lungs, eating away the man who taught me how to multiply, cook eggs and tie my shoes. While I was diluting in this nightmare, he said a few words that changed the way I think. Everything that has happened should have happened, and that is why it has happened. His words played in my head on a loop, like a vinyl stuck in a wrong groove. At first I was too upset for my brain to function, but as the day carried on, it became more apparent what he meant. When I was cleaning the stairs, brushing away the old me settled on the floor as dust. Putting out new flowers to freshen up and change the bleak scent that was infused in the air. When I was watering the plants while squeezing the last few tears left in my eyes, I realized that sometimes the past should be taken to a land far, far away to be able to witness the blossom of the present. I realized I no longer want to be awakened with the horrendous sound of the alarm to get ready for another day of filling higher people's needs. No, I no longer want to wear the same expensive shirt, working at the same expensive desk on the same expensive computer, auto-correcting the way I think to the way I should be thinking, surrounded by the same people who want the same thing. I realized that I'd rather spend my afternoon collecting twigs from the river to make a fire at night, gazing at its core, cooking marinated potatoes stuffed with garlic and rosemary. Wine drunk, writing love poems to my lover, ascribing her hair to woven silk that was washed and groomed in coconut milk. Listening to Mo play Eastern jazz on his flute, whilst in the background you hear another pointless dispute. realize that I do not want to go back to where we were. To a system that's driven by madmen dressed in suits, producing more stuff to a world that already has everything. My brother, I am writing this to ask you a favor. I want you to spend these lonely hours thinking how we can destroy or escape this mad world. Think who you'd be if nothing goes back to the same, and how you could help it not go back to the same. My brother, salute to a time that we'll be sitting around a fire, drinking wine and speaking, not worried about a damn thing, because tomorrow is ours. Peace and love. Far.